So, welcome to yoga. We're going to get started by getting centered. So, just come to sit comfortably, however that looks for you. Let your shoulders drop down, your back, your eyes close. You're starting to turn off your awareness of the outer world and tuning into what's going on inside of you. One of the first things you might notice is your breath, noticing it flow in and out. Noticing where in the body you feel the breath. Maybe it's more in the chest and rib cage. Maybe it's down toward the abdomen. You don't have to make any meaning out of any of that, just aware of the breath flowing in and flowing out. And you might feel your awareness expand beyond the breath, noticing the rest of your body. Maybe you notice some sensation that feels tight or tense. Maybe you can simply relax some of that, the shoulders dropping, the jaw unclenching. Soften the eyes and forehead, your abdomen, your pelvis, feet, hands, and anywhere else that's just gripping, but you can let go of. Just inviting a sense of ease to your body tonight. We'll just spend a few more breaths in this calm, present awareness. And some of this tension that we've let go of just through our sheer consciousness might return throughout our practice. And if you notice it happening, just relax it again, inviting in that sense of ease. But for now, when you're ready, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring the palms together in front of you, lowering the chin, and just honor yourself as you are in this moment, this body, this breath, this energy, this mind. And may our practice tonight be in service of all of that. Let's go to the palms together, creating heat. Taking the heated palms over your eyes, and then gently brushing over the top of your head and down your neck, bringing yourself back to the space. Good. So we're going to begin on hands and knees. So go ahead and come to table pose, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees beneath the hips, or just a little bit further back. Good. And once you're there, with your inhale, draw the shoulder blades down your back, look forward with your chest, and feel your tailbone lift behind you. And then as you exhale, round your back powerfully, feel the mid-back reach toward the ceiling, tucking the chin and tail under. Then inhale, looking forward again, tailbone lifting. Then exhale, round the back again. And just continue to move between these two postures. Inhale, looking forward, tail lifts, and exhale, rounding the back. Starting to warm up the spine here. A little bit of movement in the hips and shoulders as well. And we're linking the breath and your movement. Just a couple more times. We want to keep things flowing. So inhale, look forward, tailbone lifts. Exhale, go ahead and go back to child's pose. Seat to the heels, forehead to the floor. And then inhale, rise back up to hands and knees, look forward. And then exhale again, child's pose, sinking all the way back. And then inhale, rising back up. Please continue to move between these two postures. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, rising up to hands and knees. Moving with your breath again. Aligning your action with your intention, your breath with your movement, especially this time of year as we're getting ready for the new year. We tend to come up with a lot of intention for what's to come in the new year. A couple more times. Inhale up, exhale back. And keeping this idea of flowing, moving. With your next inhale, come up to hands and knees. Curl your toes under and lift the hips into the air, downward facing dog. And then inhale, float back down onto hands and knees, release your feet, and exhale, child's pose. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale back up to hands and knees. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, float back down. And exhale, child's pose. Moving between these three postures now. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Floating down, inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Please continue to move between these three poses. Always inhaling to hands and knees and exhaling to down dog or child's pose, alternating between the two. And just a couple more times. Moving again with your breath. Last round. And take your time getting there, but as you land in downward facing dog this time, go ahead and stay. Take your time getting there. Good. Now, once you're in down dog, go ahead and walk it out a bit, pedaling the feet, bending one knee, extending the opposite heel, and then switching sides. Getting length in the back of the legs, length in your spine, and of course, for breathing. Good. One more breath here. And with your next inhale, go ahead and come forward into plank pose. You could also do knees down if you'd like to. Take a deep breath in here. And with your exhale, go ahead and plank yourself all the way down to the ground. Release the feet. Your hands come underneath your shoulders. Good. So we'll spend a little bit of time on our bellies here, just giving the wrists a break. So with your next inhale, roll your shoulders down the back and lift your head and chest. Cobra pose, elbows stay bent here. Then exhale, release down and turn your head to a side. Then inhale, bring your head and chest up again, cobra pose. Then exhale, release, turn your head to the opposite side. Again, cobra lift, inhale. Exhale, release, turn the head. Cobra lift, inhale. Exhale, release, turn the head to the other side. Just a couple more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, lower down. Take a breath. Good. Then curl the toes under, pressing the floor forward, push up to hands and knees, and back to downward facing dog. Feel some length in your spine. So bend the knees just a little bit more, and then shoot the hips powerfully toward the ceiling. Good. Then inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Please release the feet and sink back again into child's pose for a moment. If you're feeling it in your wrist, you could turn your palms upward here. Good. Then go ahead and come back up to hands and knees. All right, so we're actually going to do a little bit of work for the wrists. So I'm going to turn to face you, but you can stay forward on your mat. Just feeling inspired to do some stuff for the wrists here. So you're in hands and knees. I'm just at an awkward angle, so just we'll flow with it here. We're gonna do one hand at a time just because it's safest that way. So pick up your left hand, externally rotate the arm so your fingers point more back towards your body, and then press the fingers and then the palm into the floor. Only do as much as you can without it hurting. Staying for just a few breaths, allowing that right hand to be there to stabilize you so you don't collapse. Good, and then go ahead and pick up the left hand, turn it around. We'll do the opposite side. Externally rotate the right hand, plant the fingers, then the palm, rounding the wrist. Again, just as much as feels good. If you aren't feeling a lot here and you want to feel more, you can just sink back a little bit further, but don't overdo it. We don't want to overstrain the wrists. That would be bad. Just another breath or so. Good. Then go ahead and bring the hand back. Good. So instead of externally rotating the hand this time, you're just going to drop the fingers forward. So the palm is facing up and the fingers are pointing toward you. Just the left hand here, left arm. Just ground it down and do sink back just a little bit once the hand is planted. The back of the hand is on the ground. You feel a stretch in the forearm here as well. Again, only going as far as you can without it hurting. It's okay if there's some discomfort, but there shouldn't be pain. Like I can feel that my forearm is tight. Good. Coming back up. You shake it off if you need to. Plant the hand. We'll do the other side. Go ahead and flip the right hand forward and down, pointing toward the body, palm face up. Round the back of the hand to the floor, and then just lean back just slightly. Feeling that stretch in the forearm and the wrist and breathing. Okay, just another breath or so. And then go ahead and release. And then sit back on your heels for a moment and just shake the hands out. You can lift them up a little bit, down a little bit, out to the sides, forward. You can do whatever you want. Just shake them. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Brand new arms. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit more work from downward facing dog. So please go ahead and come back into down dog as you're ready. All right. So once you're here, go ahead and lift the right leg high into the air. And as the right leg lifts, allow your left heel to sink toward the floor. So you're spreading the feet in opposite directions. Let's breathe here. Good, then place the right foot down. We will switch sides. Lift the left leg high, right heel sinks, spreading the feet. Breathe. And then bring the left foot down. Lift the right leg again. Bend the right knee, the leg in the air, and take the heel back behind you, lifting the right knee as high as you can, coming into scorpion dog. Breathe. And then place the right foot back down. Left side, left leg lifts. Bend the left knee, take the heel back, again, scorpion dog. Lift the left knee as high as you can. Breathe. And bring the foot down. Good. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale to the floor. Hands grounding. Go ahead and lift the head and chest, cobra pose. My apologies. Exhale, release down, curl the toes under, push up, and back to downward facing dog. Let's move into some lunges now. Lifting your right leg high into the air. With your exhale, swing or carry step the right foot between your hands. Help it through if you need to. Back knee to the floor. With your inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back. And then exhale, bring the hands down and step back to downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, swing or carry, step it through. Again, help it forward if you need to. Knee down, come on up. Exhale, hands down, stepping back. Again, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, help it forward. Knee down, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down and step back. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step. Knee down, crescent lunge. Hands down, stepping back. Let's keep going on your own. Right leg is next, and then just switch sides after this next round. Crescent lunge to down dog. Crescent lunge to downward facing dog. Moving with your breath at your own pace here. Maybe you want to go slow, maybe you want to go quickly. It's really up to you. We'll do just a couple more rounds on each side. One more time on each side, right leg, then left leg. And after the left leg steps back into down dog, go ahead and stay in downward dog. Take your time. And once you've made it to down dog, go ahead and walk your hands back to meet your feet, coming into the standing forward fold. Release the head, release the arms, and breathing here. And making sure as you're folding forward over the legs that the knees are not locked. There's a little bit of a bend to them. Right. With your next inhale, press your palms to your shins. Straighten your arms and bring your chest parallel to the floor, looking down. And then with your exhale, fold down over the legs again. Let's do that again. Inhale halfway up. Palms to shins. Straighten the arms. Exhale, fold down. One more time. Halfway up and exhale, fold. With your next inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides with a strong back. Lift all the way up and release the arms on down. Feel sensation. Good. All right. So we're going to do what I call arm swings next. And for the breath here, it is a three-part inhale through your nose and one powerful exhale out of your mouth with the movement. So it's, and then, all right, you'll see why here in just a moment. So the movement is with your feet stacking underneath your hips. It's inhale, arms up, inhale, arms back, inhale up again, and then finally exhale, you're gonna bring the arms down and jab the elbows back. So quick motion, it's inhale, 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 exhale, inhale, 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 exhale. And we're gonna go for 2 minutes. So pace yourself. Go at a pace that you can maintain for the whole time. And you can slow it down if you need to toward the end, but try to keep going for the entire time if you can. Cool. So stacking the feet underneath your hips. When you're ready, inhale, arms up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, jab. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. And try to feel the full rotation of your shoulder joints here. Up, back, up, and jab. And again, it's a powerful exhale. You want to feel the navel pull into your body and up, helping to clear your respiratory system, getting rid of that stale, toxic air that can build up in the base portion of your lungs. You're about halfway done. Your eyes can be open or they can be closed, whatever works best for you. But you just might imagine light or energy building in the chest. Feeling yourself uplifted, making some space around the heart, increasing your lung capacity, however that best works for you in your mind. 30 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. Whew. Feel sensation. You might feel a little floaty. Feel your breath rate, feel your heart rate, sensation in your body. That breathing rhythm is sometimes called the breath of joy. You might feel lighter in your heart. Okay, and then we're going to help ground that energy. So I'm going to ask you to take your feet just a little bit wider apart and to point your toes outward just a little bit here. We're just going to swing from side to side, just gently. The back heel lifts up so your hips move with you. Your arms or hands gently tap on the sides of your body, and you're looking behind you. Now it's up to you how quickly you move here. Well, there's a part of me asking you at this point, this is what I'm getting through tonight, is to just go at a slower pace. There's no reason to rush here. Now, because we are constantly twisting, the breath can become shallow, so just deepen it when you notice that it's becoming that way. Maybe you feel inspired here to sigh with your exhale. And the light tapping or drumming of the arms on the sides of the body have a grounding effect, a calming effect to your nervous system. And I forgot to mention it, but this is 2 minutes as well. So we're approaching the halfway point. But just find a rhythm, find a flow here. Just kind of get lost in it. It's not so much that you're doing the exercise, you're just aware of it happening. It just feels natural, moving from side to side, almost effortless. Checking in with your breath, deepening it if you need to. About 15 more seconds or so. Couple more breaths. And release, unwind, coming back to center. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable and just feel sensation. Maybe residual sensation from the tapping on the body, maybe tingling. You don't have to hyperanalyze it, just noticing what you feel. Go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. And bringing yourself on back. All right, I love that series. Next, we're going to move through a chair series. So, bringing the feet about hip width apart. Hip width apart. You can watch me do this once if you'd like to. I'll start with the palms together at my chest. With the inhale, sweep the arms up and back and overhead. With the exhale, bending both knees, dropping the body down, sweeping the arms behind me. Keeping the knees bent, I'll take the arms forward and up into chair pose. I'll stay for the exhale. Then inhale, I'll stand up. Exhale, I'll hinge at the hips and fold forward. We'll come halfway up, palms to shins, folding down, and then coming all the way back up, palms to chest, to go through the next round. All right? So when you're ready, go ahead and inhale with the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, chair prep. Inhale, chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, fold forward. Press palms to shins, halfway up, inhale. Exhale, down. Sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up, inhale, and palms together at the chest. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweeping up. Chair prep, chair pose. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, fold forward, flat back as you come down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the sides, come all the way up. We'll go right into the next round. Bend the knees, chair prep, chair pose. Lift and fold. Halfway and fold. All the way up. Again, bend the knees, chair prep, chair pose. Lift and fold. Halfway and down. All the way up. Again, chair prep, chair pose. Lift on inhale, fold on exhale. Halfway up and down. Sweep the arms out to the sides, coming all the way up 2 more times. Bend the knees, chair prep, chair pose. Lift and fold. Halfway and down. Arms out to the sides, coming all the way up. Last one, chair prep, chair pose, and stay this time. Sink into chair pose, feel the chest lift. Shoulder blades down the back. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Straighten up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward and down. Palms to shins, halfway rise. Exhale, fold down. Sweeping the arms out to the sides, come all the way up, inhale. And palms together at the chest. Ooh, feel sensation. All right, we're going to continue to build on this energy through a sun salutation. So please step to the top of your mat if you're not there already, and have the feet about hip width apart again. Palms together at the heart. Just find your breath. Aware of the inhale and aware of the exhale. We'll put together some of the elements that we've been working with already tonight, different postures and flows. So starting with that chair pose flow, with your inhale, sweep the arms down and up. Exhale, chair prep, chair pose. We know this one, we love it. Inhale, straighten up, and exhale, fold forward and down. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Step the right foot way back. Bring the back knee to the floor. Crescent lunge with your inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale into plank pose or knees down. Exhale, plank yourself to the floor, hands under your shoulders. With your inhale, lift the head and chest, cobra. Exhale, release down, curl the toes under, push up, and back to downward facing dog. In downward dog, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot through. Back knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, hands down and step forward. All right, palms to shins, halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. And palms together at the heart. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, chair prep, chair pose. Lifting up. Folding forward. Palms to shins, inhale halfway. Exhale, release, step the left foot back this time. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose. To the earth. Cobra lift, just the head and chest. Exhale, release, curl the toes under, push up and back, downward dog. Left leg lifts and step it on forward. Back knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down and step forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. And exhale, fold. Sweeping the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees, chair prep. Chair pose. Lift up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Palms to shins. And release, right foot steps back. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose. To the earth. Cobra lift, head and chest, elbows stay bent. Exhale, release, downward facing dog, pushing up and back. Right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, help it forward. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Sweeping the arms up to the sides, come all the way up. And again, bend the knees, chair prep. Chair pose. Lift and fold. Halfway up. And down, left foot steps. Knee down, crescent lunge. And exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose. To the earth. Cobra lift. Downward facing dog, pushing up and back. Left foot lifts and steps. Knee down, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. Again, bend the knees, chair prep. Chair pose. Lift and fold. Halfway up. And down, step the right foot back. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Downward facing dog. Plank pose to the earth. Cobra lift. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. And step. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. And then exhale, hands down, step forward. Palms to shins. Exhale down. All the way up, inhale. Last round, bend the knees, sweep it back. Chair pose, you guessed it, we're holding it. Feel the hips sink down, feel the heart lift. Breathe. Good, inhale, straighten the legs, reaching up. And exhale, swan dive, full. Palms to shins, extending the crown of the head forward. And then exhale, fold down. Please step your left foot back this time. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, bring your hands down. And we're going to straighten the leg here. So straighten the right leg, pull the right foot towards you, the right toes. You can walk your hands back a little bit if you'd like to. Feeling the right hip guide backwards as well. Just a little bit of a hamstring stretch, the back of the leg. Good. Now keeping the right foot flexed, the right leg lengthening, have your your left hand or fingertips on the ground, reach the right arm forward, and then up into the air, coming into kind of a version of triangle pose. There's a lot of triangles out there. This is one of them. So roll the right shoulder back, looking up if you can. Keep pulling the right toes back. 3, 2, and 1. Continue to backstroke the right hand until you bring it all the way to the floor. Bend the right knee and step back to downward facing dog. Staying for a breath or two in down dog. And thinking about length in the spine again, hips reaching toward the ceiling. Good. Inhale into plank pose. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Not child's pose just yet, but down dog. Now we're going to come into plank again, and we're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. And again, you can do knees down if you need to. Inhale into plank. And hang out. Try to calm your breath. Take the shoulder blades down the back slightly, looking forward just slightly. Think about your tailbone drawing down toward your heels. About 5 more seconds. Good. Now, with control, bend your elbows and bring yourself down to the floor. You can release the feet here. And think about your pelvis grounding here. We're going to play around with the locust pose now. So the hands stay underneath your shoulders. Grounding your pelvis with your inhale, lift the head, chest, and this time your legs as well. Good. Exhale, float back down. Doing that again. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and legs. Exhale, floating down. 2 more times. Locust rise. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale, rise. And exhale down. And take your time as you push up and back to downward facing dog. Staying again for just a couple of breaths. Feeling that length in the spine. Good. Now finishing out this lunge series. When you're ready, lift the left leg high and exhale, step it on through. Back knee to the ground. Crescent lunge, inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, hands down. Straighten the left leg. Pull the toes toward you. Think about drawing the left hip back behind you. Feeling that stretch in the back of the left leg. So transitioning into triangle pose, or this version of triangle, again, there's a lot of them. Have your right hand or fingertips on the ground. Extend your left arm forward, then backstroke the arm into the air. Good. Rolling the left shoulder back, looking up if you can. If you can't, just look forward. Breathe. Keep pulling the left foot back. Good. All right. Continue the backstroke with the left hand. Bring the hand to the floor. Bend the left knee and step forward. Good. Pressing palms to shins, come halfway up here. Exhale, folding down. Again, knees are slightly bent here. In folding forward, go ahead and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift your arms off the back and overhead as much as you can. Now with the legs straighter, you'll feel this more in the shoulders. If you want to feel more throughout your back, especially the lower back, bend your knees more. Neither one is better than the other. It just depending on what you want to target. Maybe you bend the knees and straighten them a few times just to figure it out. And now staying in the forward fold, go ahead and release the arms, hands toward the floor. And pressing palms to shins halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. And then go ahead and step back to downward facing dog. We're not going to come back up. We're just going to make our way closer to the floor here. Then floating down onto hands and knees, release the feet. Take the knees just a little bit wider apart, and then sink back into child's pose, allowing the belly and the chest to sink between the legs, forehead either on or toward the floor. You could even stack your hands underneath your forehead if you'd like to. Just take a few breaths. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and walk your hands back, coming up to a seat. Good job. So just a few more postures, and then we're going to take a little bit of a rest. I'm going to ask you to bring your legs out in front of you. You can have some water if you'd like. All right. So you're going to take your feet nice and wide apart. Have your knees bending, feet flat on the floor. Now, if you do this and you start to notice yourself falling back a little bit or your lower back starts to round, you may want to take a block or a blanket or you get to do both if you want to, and just bring it underneath your hips. Sometimes just a couple of inches can really, really help out here. All right, so just make that adjustment if you need to. Good. Now keep your right knee bending right where it's at and extend your left leg down to the floor and pull the toes back. All right. Now lift your arms up and overhead, and we're going to fold directly forward. Okay. So if this doesn't work for you, you could also do cactus arms. Take a deep breath in. With the exhale, bring the heart forward. Then inhale back up. Then exhale, bring the heart forward. Inhale back up. Let's do three more. Good. And then go as far forward as you can without collapsing, which means you don't want to do this. Instead, you want to keep the heart lifting and then keeping the spine in the exact same position it's in now. You might bring your hands to the floor or to your legs, but think about the chest coming through. Good. And then sitting back up. And we'll switch sides. So go ahead and bend the left knee so the foot is on the floor and extend the right leg straight out and pull the toes back. Doing the exact same exercise just on this side. So sitting up nice and tall, lift the arms up. Keep the arms up by the ears. Again, you could do cactus arms if you'd like to. Deep breath in. And exhale, fold straight forward. And then inhale, come back up. Then exhale, folding forward. Inhale up 3 more times. And then go ahead and fold forward to your furthest point without collapsing and bring the hands either onto the legs or to the floor in front of you. Keep the shoulders drawing down the back, keep the heart reaching forward. And breathe. Good. Then come back up. Keep the left foot where it's at. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Good. So we're going to do it with both legs bent now. So sitting up nice and tall, lift the arms up. Take a deep breath in, leading with the chest. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bring the heart forward, even if you don't go that far. Then inhale, sit back up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale, fold to your furthest point without collapsing, and just bring the hands down in front of you, or again, if you can bring them on the legs, you can if you'd like. The heart is kind of pulling between the arms. One more breath here. And then inhale, sit back up and relax the legs. Good. So we're going to do just a few more exercises or postures before we come onto our back to rest for a little bit longer. And so we'll actually do our last few postures on our back. So go ahead and come to lay down. Take your time getting there. And you might hug your knees into your chest when you get onto your back. Just giving the legs a squeeze. And then when you're ready, bring your feet flat to the floor, the heels underneath your knees, and the feet are about hip width apart. And your arms can just relax down by your sides here. And with your next inhale, go ahead and pick up your hips and reach your pelvis toward the ceiling. Feet stay on the ground. Exhale, release the hips down. Inhale, press back up, bridge pose. Exhale down. Inhale, bridge. Exhale down. Twice more, please. Inhale. Exhale. And then staying on this last round for about 3 breaths, go ahead and lift the hips. Stay. Press up to your highest point. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly, slowly lower the hips back down to the floor. All right. Bringing your knees into your chest, please. Keep the knees drawn in and take your arms out to the side, making a T shape with your body. And if there are things in the way, you can always do cactus arms as well. All right. Just taking a deep breath in. And with your exhale, go ahead and drop your knees to your left side. And then try to ground your right shoulder and right arm to the floor behind you. And you can turn your chin to the right if you'd like. If that doesn't work for your neck, you can just look straight up. Now, staying in the twist, if you want to, your left hand can rest on top of your right thigh. Not forcing the twist, but just kind of keeping you there. And just be aware of the breath here. Again, noticing what parts of the body move as you breathe, especially in a twist where the body is kind of compressing on itself, rotating on itself. It's like, how does the body move? How does it breathe here? Good. All right. When you're ready, carefully unwind. Hmm. All right, let's do the other side. Arms out to the sides, dropping the knees to the right this time. Let your left shoulder and left arm anchor back behind you. You can turn the chin to the left. And maybe your right hand rests on top of your left thigh. And again, breathe. Okay. With your next inhale, carefully unwind and hug your knees into your chest again. The knees drawn in, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, curl your chin in toward your throat. Lift your shoulders, kind of curling up into a ball. Stay in the ball just long enough to get a better grip on your shins, maybe holding closer to the ankles. Now, once you have that better grip, keep holding onto the shins and release your shoulders and head back down. Try to curl your lower back and tailbone back to the floor as well here. You'll just feel a bit more tractioning in the lower back. Breathe. Just a couple more breaths. And now, when you feel complete here, go ahead and extend your legs down to the floor, heels about mat width apart. Your arms can relax out to your sides. You can allow your eyes to close. We'll just rest here on our backs for just a few minutes, letting go of effort as you start to soften here, unclenching, ungripping. And you might get curious again about the breath moving in your body, not making any meaning of it, but just aware. peace, peace, peace. Please begin to take a deeper, fuller breath and allow some gentle movement in your hands and feet, your arms and legs. And gently bringing your body and awareness back to the space around you. When the time comes, go ahead and roll to your right side and gently bring yourself up to a seat. Hmm. So bring the palms together, bowing the chin, and please honor yourself for the work you've done here tonight, feeling gratitude for the effort you put forth. And may that effort and this practice continue to serve you. So until next time, namaste.